Dear partners, it gives me immense pleasure to come back to you with a new video on SIP. Our previous video on SIP, which covered NACH versus direct debit and benefits of direct debit, received amazing response. Thank you so much for your feedback and thank you so much for your support. Now in this particular video, we are going to talk about any day SIP. Now what is any day SIP? We recently introduced two more dates, which is 7th and 23rd, to our existing 4 dates of 2, 10, 18 and 28, making it 6 days. But we said, why restrict investors only to 6 days to start SIP? Let them decide. So between 1st and 28th, any day between these 28 days, investor now can decide when to start SIP. So with any day SIP, we have increased number of dates to 28 days to start the SIP. Now let's look at the TAT. Wherever OTBM mandate is registered, we have brought down our existing TAT of 21 days to 10 days. A significant reduction in our TAT where existing mandate is registered. Now third important feature is step up, or some people call it top up also. What is step up? Existing investor, if he wants to increase amount of investment of his SIP in 100 rupees or multiples of hundreds, he'll be able to increase the SIP amount. Now this is a very powerful feature that we are introducing, because each one of you have number of existing investors with SIP. You can go back to them and talk to them about stepping up their amount. Now next is modification that we have introduced. Just in case if any investor wants to change his scheme or change amount of his SIP, he'll be able to do that without cancelling his existing SIP. So this is a very convenient feature that we have introduced, wherein if you or your investor wants to change SIP scheme or amount, you will be able to do that very conveniently. Now after this, I am going to talk about pause SIP. What is pause SIP? Just in case our investor doesn't want his EMIs to get debited for 1 or 2, 3 months, up to 6 months, investor can decide to pause his existing SIP. Just inform us, we will pause that SIP and restart it without any further documentation. We have created this convenience for our investor. So with this video, we are covering any day SIP, reduction in TAT, we are talking about step up or top up, modification as well as pause. Now partners, this video is purely because of your feedback, and I am sincerely appreciating the kind of communication that is happening between Reliance and its partners. At Reliance Mutual Fund, we always value your feedback, and this video is based on the feedback provided to us. All these features will be made available effective 1st July 2017. Thank you so much for your support.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.